there's so many layers to this. I mean, the first and foremost, our prison system was built, like, just to be clear, like, the foundation of our prison system is dehumanizing. It was built on the idea of stripping white people's humanity. It was built on the idea of literally being a replacement for just outright slavery. That was the whole concept behind the foundation of building our prison system. And it maintains that mentality to this day. And there's so many people that are willing to just write people off who are in prison. But, like, think about it, right? Like, there are tons of people in prison for, like, nonviolent drug offenses. We throw people in prison in this country for basically anything. We have the highest incarceration rate in the world, right? People who are, like, just regular, kind and decent people, right, can get swept up and put into it. And, like, it's just really telling. It's just really telling because there's a huge divide, right? Like, if you know anybody, if you have family that have ever either been to prison or potentially faced going to prison, right, then, like, you understand and you see this and you're like, oh my God, that almost happened to somebody I love, or that could happen to somebody that I love. And, you know, for the folks that are, like, privileged enough to, I guess, have never had to worry about anything like that, it's just like, it's just really, really, like, telling how, like, willing they are to be so dehumanizing and just to, like, completely disregard people. And it's just really, really infuriating. Because, like, what's the whole idea? What do we want from the criminal justice system? We want to prevent violence, right? That's what we want, to keep our community safe. We want to prevent harm, right? But right now, our prison system creates far more harm than it prevents. Just to be very clear, there's way more harm that is coming from our prison system than if overnight we all of a sudden didn't have one. Now, nobody's calling for overnight no more prisons, but at the end of the day, we need a fundamental change. We need to dig up the roots of our system and completely replace it.
Yeah, very